Hello and welcome. This is your Funky Honky with Let's Play Rise and Fall of Civilization Frost, Episode 5. In this one, we're going to keep building settlers and galleys and getting ready to settle in the new world so that we can get our 4 cities built there and not have any problems competing with anybody else. And we're going to complain about other people being dicks and not wanting to trade their techs with us, even though what we're giving them is worth more than the same amount. But hey, you know, they're all a bunch of stingy pricks. 3 turns to guild. We got our first settler. We've got 2 galleys. We just need 2 more. You get your butt over to Bordeaux. You sleep. 2 more here. Another settler if you would please. You're not growing anyways. People of Venice, with an S. Wish to join our illustrious empire. Shall we welcome them? No, disband the city. Take the longbowmen though. It's not a good place for a city. Especially since we're planning on capturing Rome. All it'll do is just be crammed up against Rome and crammed up against Stuttgart and crammed up against Marseille, and it won't have the chance to actually turn into anything worthwhile. Okay, you sleep. 2 turns to guilds. One turn to guilds. Bunker down. Sleep. 1 more galley. And we've got guilds. We can build knights. Sure, we can trade maps.
People of the same trade seldom meet together, even for
And we got a great scientist. So, if we look long term and build an academy, we could discover philosophy, which I don't really care to do. Or we could trigger a golden age. Should help us in the short term. But would really, no, I think that the plus 50% science would be more valuable than anything else. So we are at 116. We're at 132. Only plus 16 per turn. That's kind of lame. Alright, optics. We built a Christian cathedral in Paris, giving it plus 50% culture, so we should be doing pretty well there. Built a market. Nice. You know what? Let's go ahead and build a courthouse. Excuse me. Okay, get your butt over to Bordeaux. The 4th galley can sleep. Now you work on a settler, so you stop growing. And you get me my last settler, please. So, okay, continuing. You sleep. Hello, the Turks. There shall be peace in our time. I know you won't open borders. And I definitely don't have enough. What do you want for this? Yeah, you're not willing to trade gunpowder. I'm shocked. Okay. Maybe once I have optics, but I doubt it. 3 turns to optics. You built a grocer. Nice. Go for a market now. You built a courthouse? Grocer. And that's... Okay. Oh, who's declared war on who? Vikings declared war on England. Again. Well, whatever. That don't confront me. None. It's none of my business. Alright, so we got our 4 settlers. Now, I need 3 Christian missionaries. I would like 4, but you can't build 4. So we won't build 4, because that's impossible. Wait a second. Why did it take Bordeaux only... Ah, there we go. I knew there was a plague coming soon. Okay, that's not too big a deal. We've got enough guys just hanging out. Wait, did I... Ah, you jack off! One of you go to Paris. Wake up. You've already got a few. We got 2 there. You go to Bordeaux. You also go to Paris. And you go to Bordeaux. You sleep. You sleep. And can't build any more missionaries. So now, that's right, we need defenders. Crossbowmen. And remember all the dog soldiers from when we settled in North America as Japan. Crossbowmen get plus 50% versus melee units. Ergo, they are great against dog soldiers. So, okay. Bring on the plague! Really? It hasn't spread to us yet? Well, we got optics, so that's something to be happy about. Alright. Bunker down. Bunker down. Seriously, the plague hasn't spread to us. How about that? Alright. Astronomy. Crossbowmen. It's in Seville and Madrid. It's in Amsterdam and Berlin and Bordeaux. Okay. And, of course, we lost a settler to it, not one of the military units, which, you know, would have made sense. No, actually, losing the settler does make sense as much as it sucks. I don't think you can lose a great person to it, but, you know, I do not want to find out the hard way that you can. So, well, first, you get to work on another settler. In fact, just go ahead and whip the poor bastard. In fact, everybody whip what they're worth. Well, no. But anyways, what I was saying, I don't want to lose him to the plague, so he is just going... yeah, you know what? We're going to use him for Divine Right. That way, once astronomy's done, we should be able to pick up Divine Right pretty easily, which will be handy. And there's the plague. That's the plague that I know and love. Affecting every freaking city on the map. Actually, it hasn't hit Stuttgart yet. That's nice. Alright, crossbowmen. Head on over to Bordeaux. Sleep, Mr. Settler. Need another crossbowman. Sure, you can have an aqueduct. In fact, I'll even whip it. And you build another crossbowman. There. And now that you have the plague, I might as well whip the courthouse as well. Just because that population is going to be disappearing anyway, so might as well use it for something. And, okay, just in case there's a long period of time in between turns, I'm going to call it here. This has been your Funky Honky with Let's Play Rise and Fall of Civilization France. Stay tuned for episode 6, and I hope you will see me next time.